Tune in every Thursday from 5 to 5:55 p.m. on Hot 702.5 FM for MVP Speaks Radio.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. On Hot 702.5 FM.
Thanks for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM. We are the hottest. You're listening to MVP Speaks Radio. Hello. Welcome on in, you guys. We are live in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You tuned into MVP Speaks Radio. This episode of MVP Speaks Radio is brought to you by Kev Love's Music Hall and Events. At Kev Love's Music Hall and Events, we make sure the vision for your special event becomes reality and goes off without a glitch. Our venue offers everything you need to create a memorable, special occasion, professional or personal. From weddings to parties, we can supply the planning, entertainment, catering, and more. Located in a prime Las Vegas location with plenty of free parking at 2650 South Decatur Boulevard, Suite number 8. For more information, visit kevloves.com. That's KEVLOVES.com. Can also give us a call at 702-754-8979. And if you mention MVP Speaks Radio, you will receive a monetary discount. So go check out Kev Love's Music Hall and Events. Also, I want to give a shout out to my partners in rhyme. CTV Radio, Catch This Vibe Radio, Scorpio Royalty Productions, ZA Imagery, or ZA Creations, and The Truth Spot LV. All these are partners of mine, and I always want to shout them out every week because that's what we do. We support each other and we shout each other out. So yeah. Now, before I bring my guest on, we're going to do our pull-ups, don't pull out. That's as high as it goes. Right? Am I on 1 or 3? Confused. Oh, that's why. That's why. Hey, you guys. Okay. So, pull up, don't pull out. These are some events that are happening that I want you guys to be aware of. As always, every Monday at Kev Love's Music Hall, we have our poetry event. It was so much fun. We did a Halloween event on Monday, and I had a really fun time decorating and making it special. So thank you guys that came out and enjoyed the festivities. Come back every Monday and join us. It's always a great time. Second and fourth Wednesdays at the Art House Lounge. You can pull up for the Spit Your Truth Poetry Slam, 7 p.m. showtime. We have a happy hour from 5 to 7. You get happy hour prices, hookah, drinks. It's always a good time. Also, on Saturday, the 4th, at the Container Park is the Youth Uprising event, brought to you by Manifest Academy. I'll be performing there. It's super dope. It's going to be a lot of artists. You can go look at my Instagram page and see all the information on there. Shout out to Def Mass for that opportunity. I'm always happy to go and just be a blessing when it comes to the children because I like them little motherfuckers. They all right by me. And on 11/11, Beverly Chills is having an event. It's called The Expedition. Now, I wanted to actually read what the description of this event is because I think it's fun. It's going to be at a strip club. I'm actually going to be performing, so I'm super excited. But it says, Vegas, we're shaking things up. The Expedition is about to drop like a wild card on 11/11. 2023. Prepare to redefine boundaries and join us for a night of art, intimacy, and total rebellion. Hell yeah, who wants to be rebellious? This is not your typical event. It's an all-out assault on the status quo, where art meets audacity and diversity reigns supreme. Do you want a revolution? Woo, woo! Do you want a revolution? Woo! You know, that's what came to my mind when I read that. That's on 11/11. You can go check out Beverly Chill's Instagram for all the information. So make sure you pull up and don't pull out. And if you want to put your event on my radio show or just advertise your business or your commercial, always just send me an email, mvpspeaksradio@gmail.com. So anyways, I'm going to bring my guest on right now. I'm going to add him to the stage. Mike Stiggs.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody?
Thanks
for tuning in.
Thanks for being here.
Now, that event you're talking about at the strip club, I know a lot of dancers. What strip club is it at?
Oh, I think it was...
You never mentioned it.
I didn't say because I'm not 100% sure. It says LV Gentlemen's Club.
All right, so that's over there on Boulder Highway. You could see my friend Cash, and Envy Me sometimes is over there. There's Supreme is over there. I know a couple girls over there.
Okay, yeah, Mike knows a lot of girls. I've been seeing you posting your...
I know you.
You know me. I'm the most important one to know right now. Because we're here together. I just tossed you the Be Inspired inspirational message bag.
Oh, good.
Now, every time on my show, we always start with these messages. We probably read 4 or 5. We'll see how it goes.
Wow.
And the thing is, you get to keep this message bag and take it home with you and use it every day.
Yeah, you gave me one of these when I was
did I already
performing
give you
over at
one?
Kev Love's Music Hall over on
I gave you a
Sahara
bag?
Decatur. The whole bag.
Dang, you already got the whole bag. Now you got 2.
Yeah.
Now you can share. So
You must like me. You gave me the whole bag.
I gave you the whole bag.
The whole bag.
Oh shit! You see the eyebrows go up?
I did. That's all that matters.
I know, right? Okay, so I'm gonna let you go first. What'd you pull out first?
All right. Today I will be present because I am a gift.
Yes, you are. How do you feel about that?
I am a gift to the world.
You are. Yes, and you gotta be present.
That's why I'm a performer.
Yes. Isn't that amazing? Shout out to all the performers out there being gifts to the world. Speaking of gifts, my voice reigns supreme. My voice reigns supreme. My voice reigns...
You got to say it more power.
I'm trying to adjust. My voice reigns supreme.
There it is.
My voice reigns supreme.
There, now they know.
My voice. Sorry, I'm trying to center myself. I feel a little off-centered. I feel like the camera's bigger than it usually is.
Yeah, I like how you're squirming in that chair.
Squirming in the chair. Okay, Mike, what you got?
All right, are you ready for the second one?
Hell yeah.
The power of my mind is incredible.
Ooh, the power of your mind is incredible. It is incredible.
That ain't no lie.
That is not, ain't none of these motherfuckers lies.
Well, there we go.
They all the truth. Yes, your power of your mind is incredible. And you guys have to remember that. It's your mind. It's your power. How do you use it? My fire is my passion. I look for ways to light myself up. My fire is my passion. What's your passion? That's your fire. What flames you? What fuels you? How do you look for ways to light yourself up in this life? All right. What you got, Mike?
Imagine 3 things that make you smile.
Oh, let's all imagine 3 things that make us smile. What'd you imagine?
Number 1 is you. Number 2 is performing last night. It was a good show.
Nice. Where'd you perform last night?
I was at Rick's Rollin' Smoke Barbecue.
Okay.
You know the joke I do about the girl I was dating? I found out she was an escort.
Yes.
She was there.
Was that the first time she heard the joke?
That's the first time she heard the joke and the condom joke.
Oh, wow.
About when she stole the condoms.
Yes, that's funny.
She
nice.
friggin' loved it.
That's good. I'm glad she loved it. And what's your third thing?
The third thing is being on this radio show is making me smile.
Wow, you don't even got to imagine that. That's happening right now in real life. real time. My things that I first thought about was cake. I love cake and donuts and brownies.
Cake in Scottsdale.
I don't get
Another
that.
strip club.
Oh yeah, I'm not familiar. And then the mountains, because I freaking love the mountains. They always make me smile. And of course, children. I teached. They got a motherfucking teacher.
They already got rid of you.
I already got rid of my. This did not know grammar. I do not know grammar. I taught today, 3rd grade, and them kids are amazing. I had a great time. So I love children. They always make me smile. Okay. What else you got?
All right, the last one. I bring only the best of yesterday into today.
How you feel about that?
I was just talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
And I brought it into the Today Show.
And it was the best. Yes.
Every day's a good day.
Every day. I think every day is a good day. And even if you have moments in your day, that don't mean you had a bad day. You just had some bad moments. But
Well, if you had let's say you had a bad student,
yes.
right, for like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
It's 24 hours in a
Yeah.
day. Don't let it affect the whole.
The
You
whole
don't say
day.
I had a bad day today. You had a bad 5 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm actually like that with the kids. Like, I'm not going to say you had a bad day because you didn't settle down right away after lunch. That's not a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
That just means that you just need a little more extra time to settle down or something. Yes.
All right. I gotta
Oh.
do an adjustment here.
Okay, yeah. There's a lot of adjusting in this sucker. Okay, so this is really special. First of all, this is a bag that I had took to a school one time, and I ran out of my copies, so I had to make copies. So some of them are white, but some of them were blank, and so I had some of the kids write some messages. I said, here, you guys write some messages, and we'll give them to the next class. And this is actually one message that a student wrote, so I was happy I pulled it out, and it says, keep going no matter how hard it gets.
Oh, wow.
That's from a middle schooler. It might have been a high school, I can't remember. No matter how hard it gets, you guys, don't give up.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
If you give up, you just quit. Why?
Yeah, don't be a quitter. You can take a
Nothing
break.
comes easy.
No.
Nothing comes easy.
I mean, I think nothing doesn't. I think things don't always come easy, but I think they can come easy. And I know there's people will be like, well, if you got it easy, you don't appreciate it, or blah blah blah. But I don't know. I think we don't always have to work hard and struggle. Like, we got to outgrow that mindset and realize that, life can be as easy as we allow it to be. That's how I feel. So,
you can't learn how to drive a car with it in park.
I like that.
Some people will come up with an idea, and then they have a great idea, but they never try to do it.
Yes. Or they're like me and they start to do it and then they just stop. I have a lot of
But
ideas.
if you restart, you're not restarting from zero. You're
That's
restarting
true.
from 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was just thinking.
And now you have experience.
Yeah, experience in quitting.
And experience in starting again.
I was literally just thinking the other day, like, girl, you got all this stuff you didn't do. You said you was going to do. I was all excited.
All right, what'd you say you were going to do that you didn't do yet?
Finish my MVP Speaks Radio website.
Okay.
Get my freaking T-shirts. I have T-shirts that I make. Well, I don't make them, but that I sell. I also have freaking I got like 2 books on my laptop. It's a lot of different things.
All right, so you're a starter.
Yeah, I'm
You're
definitely
not a finisher.
I'm a starter.
Because you
yeah.
got 6 projects you just named
Yeah,
that are only in the beginning stages or the middle.
and they're just gonna be there.
And that's the thing. Then you're going to come up with another idea, and then you're going to start doing that.
Yes.
And then when you come up with another idea, you're going to stop that last idea. That's the situation you're putting yourself in.
It is.
You keep coming up with great ideas, but you never execute to the finish.
What do I do?
You got to go A to Z. Where you at right now on one project? The T-shirts. Where you at on that?
Nowhere.
You're nowhere. You don't even have the T in the
I
shirt.
don't even wear my T-shirt.
There it is, see?
Promote it like, hey, I have this T-shirt. Hey, I have this Amazon book online. Hey, I don't know.
You're writing 2 books.
Yeah.
What page are you on?
Well, I I have 3 chapters in one book. I don't know how many pages
And then,
it is.
and what's the subject?
The subject is... That's a great question.
That's why you're on chapter
know
3.
what the
You don't even know where you're going.
Well, I don't even know what the subject is. It's just a story
If
about
you don't know where you're going,
superstar.
any road will get you there.
Any road will get you there.
Exactly.
Anyways, this show's not about me.
Yes,
No.
it is. It's about us.
It's about
me
us.
and you, Monday nights.
Yeah.
Kev Loves Music Hall.
Every Monday.
Come on down.
Come on down. Because Mike here is a comedian extraordinaire. Been doing comedy for 10 years, correct?
Yeah, I started doing comedy in 2009. So it's actually a little over 10 years.
Okay, 2000.
But then you know what? I was doing what you were doing. I was starting, I was stopping, I was
That's
starting,
another thing I started and
stopping.
stopped. I haven't done comedy
I
in a
haven't
long
seen
time.
you do comedy since,
Square Bar?
no, the show with Tabloid.
Oh, over there at Kev Loves?
No, the one over up on Sahara. What's that
Oh, at
lounge?
the freaking, they closed it too. The freaking Urban Lounge.
Yeah, the Urban Lounge. Oh, that's
Yeah,
closed?
I think I heard it was closed.
Yeah, I like going to that room too.
Yeah, I like the Urban Lounge. It was a great place for alcoholics.
Yeah, they didn't sell any alcohol,
They didn't
but
sell any alcohol. It's a great place for AA.
bring your own keg.
Yes, bring BYOB. But yeah, that's another thing. Like I want to get back out and do comedy more. I miss it. But
You have the opportunity every Monday. You're rapping, you're doing the poetry.
This is
you
true.
could- look what I do.
this is true.
I came in there starting doing comedy to practice some new stuff.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm doing the mob stories now
Yeah.
every Monday. Because I was like, everyone's doing poetry. I'm not going to do poetry.
Why
I'll
not?
do my kind of
Do
poetry.
you ever do poetry?
No, I told you, I said it on stage. I was like, the way everybody has their poetry written and it's on the phone, you got to be able to read. That's not. I'm shocked I got through this reading thing right here with these little things.
Yeah, you did.
You know,
a great
these
job.
fortune cookie
Yeah.
things, but without the cookie.
That's exactly what I tell people. It's like a fortune cookie without the cookie.
Yeah, I can't read.
You did a great job. You fooled me. These are like probably second grade levels. So.
Well, I was pulling out, and I was you didn't see what I was doing. I
was
pulled 3 or
picking
4
easy
out.
ones?
Yeah, I was like, this one's got one line. I'll use this one.
Heck no, that's hilarious.
Well, you know me.
Yeah, you're hilarious. All right, Mike.
Yeah, so 2009, I started doing comedy.
What got you into that?
Here's the thing. I always wanted to do it. Remember, you come up with an idea, and what did I just say? A lot of people come up with ideas, and they don't execute it. So here's the thing. Hundreds of people are telling me I should do comedy. That they either know me or I work with them.
Because you're funny, naturally.
And then 2008, I lost my job during the last recession. Mm-hmm. Nobody was hiring in the auto industry. Everybody was still firing or laying people off.
Okay.
Couldn't get a job. And then at the time, my girlfriend had a daughter. She wanted to go to a concert. She wanted to go see Escape the Faith. It's a local band here in Las Vegas.
Okay.
All right? She wanted to go see that. Her mom wouldn't let her go. And she's like, I was like, what's wrong with you? She's like, oh, my mom won't let me go see Escape the Faith. I said, well, where are they performing at? They're like at a pizza place. I said, well, I like pizza.
You want to just go
I
get
said, all
some
right,
pizza?
let's go to Escape the Faith, because I know the band, because the band used to come over to the house. They used to hang out and all that.
Oh, nice.
And then they all went to Shadow Ridge High School. So I was like, all right, we're going to go to the concert. She's like, well, my mom said I can't go, because so how am I going to go? I said, I override that. I said, if I'm there, you're there.
Nice.
So then we go over there, and as I'm eating my pizza, listening to the band, I get one of those Las Vegas weekly magazines, and it says comedy class.
Oh.
I was like, shit, I ain't doing anything. I'm unemployed. Fuck it. I was like, let me go see her. I go online. I look up this teacher, Mick Lazinski. Couldn't find anything online. I'm like, who is this? This guy's a ghost, right? So I go down there, and he's like, sit in. The class just started. It's a 4 or 5 week class still left. I think 6 weeks total. He's like, sit in and see how you like it. I sat in the class. I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. And then I told him, I said, well, I got nothing to do on Wednesdays. I said, I'm going to come in. I saw you had a bicycle, and I got a truck. I said, I could give you a ride. I got nothing to do. So I sat in the rest of the classes, and I started helping everyone write jokes. Oh. And then I took the second class, did my class. 3 months later, I was teaching comedy.
Wow. Look at what you did.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be teaching
That's
comedy.
amazing. Shout out to Knox Zambia chiming in on Facebook. Good morning. Where are you at? Because it is not morning time here.
Yeah, well, it could be in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, somewhere far away.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And you just been going ever since?
I was stopping and
Oh,
stopping and
okay.
starting, and then, I used to do only about 4 or 5 shows a year.
Oh,
This is the first year because I used to be on another radio station,
okay.
and my contract expired December 31st, and I didn't re-up it. And
Okay.
they said there was rumors of things said I'm not good at comedy, which is obviously not true.
Oh.
And I was like, that's it. I'm just gonna go and do 100 shows this year.
Hell yeah. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and you see what I do when I hit the stage. It's over.
It's over with. So, you do comedy. You've been doing it for a while, teaching comedy on and off.
I write for comedians. I
Write
teach
for
comedy.
comedians.
I manage a comedian.
Manage. Shout out to Naomi Star.
Naomi, the superstar.
Superstar in the building. I love her. She's always just been warm and amazing.
She's starting to manage me because I'm so busy.
Oh, man.
She's booking me on shows.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got me booked on the show too, but then they canceled the show.
I got you booked on.
You got me booked on that show?
She said she did it.
I don't know. I think you both told me on the same night or something, and somebody inboxed me.
I got her booked. I got you booked. I got Ivory booked.
Oh yeah. Dang, too bad the show didn't go through. That's
Yeah.
all right.
And then they
It
canceled it.
Then they canceled it.
That's showbiz for you.
It is.
That's
you know,
showbiz. We always gotta look out for each other. Ivory's cool. You're cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, Naomi is managed under Stiglione Entertainment. So
yeah, that's what's up. I love it, and I love the camaraderie amongst the comedians.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's every time I just go to any comedian.
comedy show.
Damn, couldn't even get that out. Comedy show. Everyone's just always the best, and like you don't hear nobody talking shit unless it's like in the comedy. You know what I'm saying? But everyone is I feel like family, like togetherness, like we're gonna support each other.
Yeah, like even Dennis came down to the show last night.
Oh, I love Dennis. Yeah, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry to all y'all. I can't be coming to all y'all shows. I'm busy, but I'll be doing my best to get out here.
Everybody's busy unless your only job is comedy.
Right.
That's your. Then you have 40 hours a day to kill.
Right, and there's always going to be more shows. And I learned myself, and I was actually just thinking about this on the way here, that you can't be taking anything personal who's not there. You just got to focus on who comes and then appreciate that and know that people who can't come, they couldn't come. So don't take it personal and just keep moving with your life. So mob stories.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, mob stories.
All right, you want to get into the mob stories?
Yeah, I want to talk all about the mob stories.
Perfect.
The problem-solving stories.
Yeah, that's key number 1 right there. I am not a mobster. I am a problem solver.
Yes. I edited that on my post, by the way.
Did you? Because I put it in my comment.
I changed it. I was
You're like, my
okay.
father would be happy. I'm having a mobster on the show. And I saw that. I get over to the SEMA show. I was like, I better put that comment in before.
We get you in trouble.
Well, here's the funny thing is I had to go get okays for some of these stories. So,
I got you.
Yeah, so I got to put that out there right there. I am not a mobster.
Okay.
I have to put it out there according to my lawyer.
Yes, he's not.
No, I'm just a problem solver.
It's a problem solver.
If you have a problem, I'll solve it.
I love it. Check out the Something Revolve. Ain't that a rap?
Check out the beat while my DJ revolves.
Yes, that's it. Thanks.
All right, so this is how I know this is your show, but obviously
I'm here to talk about you.
I just take over. That's just
take
what
over.
I do.
Tell it to me.
All right, so
The world is listening.
I had an idea. I wanted to come up with a TV show after, I watched The Sopranos that ended, 10, 12 years ago. And I was like, I got a lot of stories of stuff that I was involved with or organized or put in motion, stuff like that. And I was like, I think I could come up with a good TV show. So I was going to come up with 8 episodes and then shop it, see if I could get an investor or have it get picked up as a pilot. A pilot is when they film the first episode and they put it out and they see if it's any good, and if it's good, they'll pick it up. But now I got it on stage. As a matter of fact, I got it on your stage.
What? My stage first.
That's right.
At Kevin Love's Music Hall and Events.
Monday, Mobster. What did I say the other day? Mob Story Mondays.
Mob Story Mondays. I like it.
All right. So why did I bring it to the stage instead of just go straight to what I do? I figured because then I have to, I could play it out. Instead of just rewriting the episode, I actually have an audience at Kev Love's Music Hall, and they get to hear the story. I get to see the reaction, see what's working. So when I go and shop it, because it's all copywritten, so you ain't taking it.
Can't take it.
So when I go and shop it, I say, it's already been on stage. People love it. There's already a following. I'm getting lots of comments. After Monday night, I'll get a bunch of comments Tuesday and Wednesday about, and then other people heard it.
Yes.
Other people got the comments to Naomi, and she's sending me over the comments.
I love it.
And then, so that's the thing. How did I bring it to the stage?
Yeah. How did you get there?
Perfect. I met this girl, Rio De Niro.
Oh.
After one of my shows in May, I met this girl after my show, started talking to her. She's from Texas. The next day, she had the whole rest of the day. I was off, so we hung out the whole day, and then we went back to her hotel room. This is the towel joke. You know the towel joke where I said the towel's too small?
Oh, I don't remember that one.
All right, but this is the same girl.
Okay.
All right, so after going to our hotel and, doing what we got to do, laying in bed with her, and she's like, she says she uses comedy to fall asleep every night. I said, well, obviously ain't my comedy. And then she's like, well, tell me a story. You sound like you're a mob guy.
Oh.
You're Italian, you're from New York, you got that voice and your actions and stuff. And she's like, tell me a story. I'm sure you know something.
Trying to get all the secrets.
And so I told her one of my mob stories, and she was like, "Holy shit, that's really fucking good. You should take that on stage." And that's what I was developing into a TV show. I have a couple episodes written, and then I was just like, that's a good idea. Maybe I will. I even had Za. Shout out to Za.
Shout out to Za.
She even did my business cards. On my business card said Mob Stories. Nice. That was way before it hit your stage.
Nice.
Yeah, so I already had that in motion. So when I went to L.A., I already have it out on my business card. It's already a done deal with me. So when did I start doing this? About 2 months ago I started doing this on Mondays instead of doing comedy?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 months ago I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try a mob story over at your show on Mondays and see how it goes. And then ever since then, every Monday I go there, I either do a new story or I rework the story from 1 or 2 weeks ago and see how it goes. And you've seen it development.
I have.
It's gone okay. Now it's like fucking comedy.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
good.
if I'm allowed to curse on
You
it.
can cuss on here.
All right, but now it's going to like real comedy because now it's...
Yeah.
I'm bringing my comedy into it also, into some of the stories.
Right.
And then, I'm just freestyling as I'm doing the story.
Yes.
So that's, it's turning into a pretty good thing.
I would say yes. The last couple weeks, it feel like it's getting more better as far as just how you're presenting the story and incorporating the comedic aspect to it. Mm-hmm. So I enjoy it.
Yeah, so that's everybody seems to enjoy it over there at your place. I'm actually gonna do it somewhere else Friday.
Oh, for the first time?
I'm gonna cheat on you.
Oh.
I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm bringing it to another stage Friday night. Poker Palace, 11 p.m.
Poker Palace. Where's that at?
I don't know. Never been there. I was talking to the guy today. I was telling him, I was like, listen, I'm going to come out Friday and do the show, because he's been asking me to do the show for the past 2-3 weeks. I said, well, I'm doing a show at 9:30 on Friday doing comedy. I said, and then I'll come over to your show, but I'm going to do my mob stories over there. And he's like, what are mob stories? I said, it's just stories. It's some that's kind of funny, but it's basically stories. I said, that's what I said, if you want me there, that's what I'm doing Friday at 11.
Friday at 11, the Poker Palace. You can go listen live to Mike Stiggs' mob stories. Very entertaining. It's going to be on Netflix or wherever you're going to put it on. Netflix?
I'd like to hit the regular TV show.
Oh, regular TV.
Whoever pays.
Whoever
right. Pay, huh?
Whoever got the
fattest, want to put it on.
Whoever got the fattest check. And
hey,
the
they
best
can give
benefit.
me the development deal and give me, $250,000, $500,000, and don't even develop the show. I don't care.
Right. Okay.
I'm still gonna do it on stage, though.
Yeah, that's dope.
I gotta get over to the Mob Museum because
I've never been there. Have you been there?
I've been there, and that's here's a mob story.
Okay, listen.
I went with my dad, and then he's sitting there like, when you go in there, like, all right, we have a tour for the Mob Museum, and my dad's like, yeah, we don't need a tour.
A tour?
Yeah, we don't need a tour guide.
Oh.
We don't need the tour guide. Forget about it.
We know all about this shit.
And my dad was like, get a picture of this over here. This is what happened on this day. I was over here and doing this. And so every picture, he's like, get a picture of this. I used to have breakfast with this guy.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
So I got a couple of guys. I actually want to go down there with a couple of wise guys.
Yeah.
And just...
I was gonna say that would be a good place for you to like maybe make a promo video or maybe make something visual for your thing if you do that. Yeah, I've never been to the Mob Museum, so it's real about the mob.
Yeah, it's the Mob Museum and the third floor I think is for the police. But who wants to see that third floor? I'm not climbing.
They got them in the same building?
I'm not climbing stairs to see police. I see police every day.
On the top, because ain't nobody going up there.
Yeah, it's on the third floor. I was like, I think they should take it. Here's the thing. If I ran that place, right?
Tell me about it. Ooh.
I'd have the Mob Museum, and the third floor, I'd have the Cartel Museum.
What's the difference?
The difference
for those
is
of us like me who
the
don't.
language. It's either Italian or Spanish.
Oh, right, the cartel. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with cars.
So there's the cartel, and then there's the mob. What else is there?
Well, there's different kind of mafias. There's
mafias.
Yeah,
now, the mafias is...
You got the Jamaican mob. You got the Mexicans. There's
every culture
triads
got their own...
with the Chinese. Everybody's got something. There's always, no matter what, there's always going to be people who need protection.
And problems to be solved.
Exactly.
Can you share with us a problem that you solved?
Yes, I could. Everybody, here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand when you get involved in some things, you can't go to the police.
Right.
So if you can't go to the police, so if you were doing something illegal, someone trying to shake you down, MVP, what do you do? Do you have somebody that you could call right now?
Yeah, Mike Stiggs.
Okay, so let's say someone's trying to shake your radio show down.
Someone's shaking my radio show down.
Let's say that you got to give them $300 an episode.
Okay.
Okay? I don't know how much you make in an episode, but this person wants you to pay $300.
Or else.
Or they're going to cut your microphone.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
So what do you do? I mean, this isn't illegal, so you could go to the police.
Right, I could. But
what would the police do if you went to them? They're like... There's no crime. They can't do anything.
They're trying to extort me.
All right?
Right.
Yeah, it's trying to extort you, but they won't be able to do nothing.
But say I'm hustling like
they say, well, if he comes
illegal
back,
commercials or something.
If he comes back, then you could get him for trespass. A whole bunch of bullshit. All right, let's say you call Mike Stiggs.
Okay.
Someone's trying to shake you down $300 a week.
Okay.
All right, I have a sit down with them.
Oh, shit.
I explain to them why they're not going to get $300.
Why they're not.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is why you're not getting $300.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why you're not going to get $300. Okay. And then they're going to be like, who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
Exactly. Then I got to explain some things.
What are you gonna explain?
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes for them to get the message.
11 sit-downs, I've lost one.
Oh, that's a pretty good record.
Pretty damn good record.
Okay.
I have a key.
A real key or just a
I
metaphysical?
have a key to winning a negotiation and a sit-down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What is
it's
it?
real simple. Me and you in a sit-down. What do you want to do tomorrow?
What do I want to do tomorrow?
Yeah, what is on your schedule tomorrow?
Teaching.
Okay, so you're looking forward to teaching tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to teaching tomorrow.
All right, you know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Nothing. So who's going to win now?
You?
Exactly.
Because you don't have nothing to do?
I don't care if tomorrow
You
comes.
don't. Oh.
I will win.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
It's a negotiating strategy.
Are you guys taking notes in case this is like free game? It's not just free game. This is like free mob problem solving game. So,
Problem solving my way.
Mike's.
Yeah, so one guy was called up. His name is Tony. He owns a pizza place, and he's like, "Hey, Stiggs, I got 3 guys that they want me to pay them $500 a week." He's already paying me money for protection.
Okay.
So I'm like, "Well, who's the 3 guys?" And he's like, "These 3 Albanians want me to pay them $500." I said, "Albanians?" I turned to my cousin Vito. I said, "What are Albanians?" My cousin Vito goes, "I don't know." I turned to Jimmy Doorbells. I said, "Yo, Doorbells, what are Albanians?" He's like, "I think that the people from Albany." I said, "All right, Tony, let's set up a meeting. Let me talk to these 3 Albanians, and let's set up the meeting for 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, I go down there. I'm like, we go to the back room, and I'm talking to these guys, and I'm like, "Why are you going to drive all the way 3 hours from Albany to come down and shake a place down for $500 a week?" And he's like, "What do you mean we're coming from Albany?" He's like, "Well, you guys are Albanians, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "You're from Albany." He's like, "No, we're from Albania."
Oh, Lord.
So then I had to go into negotiation mode, which I will not discuss, as you saw on stage. I don't discuss what happens on the outskirts. I had to tell them why they're not going to get paid $500 a week. And they agreed.
Oh, just like that.
Just like that. Took about 12, 13 minutes, but...
Dang, that long?
Well, I told them, you're in the wrong pizza place. This is my favorite pizza place, and they're not going to pay you $500 a week. I was like, you could pay me $1,000 a week.
So they're just trying to... Why are they trying to extort the pizza place? Because why?
Protection money. They didn't know that the pizza place was already paying protection money.
Oh.
So they were trying to get protection money. All of a sudden they roll into town and they're trying to take over some things. You know, there was other things going on in the pizza place that required protection. You know, someone's got to protect the cheese, the sauce, and all the dough.
And the dough. I was just finna say, and all the dough. All right, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's how basically our Mob Stories is. And, MVP hits me up like 2 weeks ago. She's like, you should be acting this out on stage.
I didn't say he should be. I said you could try it and see how it goes.
You see how she corrects herself? This is not a negotiation. You can talk freely now.
I'm just saying, I never tell nobody.
I didn't tell you to do that.
I never tell nobody what they should do, but I was just thinking.
Well, that's how I read it.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. I was just thinking I don't know what I was thinking about, but I was thinking about your stories, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool if he, ran into the phone booth, or I don't know, I don't know.
Well, they used to have phone booths. Speaking of phone booths, that's how I got involved in the problem solving. All right, so I'm gonna do this story.
Okay.
How much time we have left?
We have about 12 minutes.
Perfect. You ready?
Yes.
All right, so me and my friend Vinny decide we're going to go to college.
Okay.
Because I was talking to Vinny. I was like, listen, if we stick around doing what we're doing, we're going to end up being connected guys.
Okay.
Right? I was like, I don't want to be involved in all that, and you're on call 24 hours. I don't like being told what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was like, yo, we gotta go to college and figure something out. And he's like, yeah, so we had the chance to either go to a college in Chicago or a college in Arizona. I was like, well, if we go to Chicago, it's basically like the same thing as New York. We're gonna be in trouble like in 10 minutes.
Right.
Plus, it's cold in Chicago. Who wants to go to Chicago, right? So I was like, forget about it. We'll go to Arizona.
Okay.
Okay, so we go to Arizona. We went to the Universal Technical Institute. We learned how to fix cars, automotive technology. And I figured, I'll open a shop or something. I'll go into racing, which I did anyway.
Oh, nice.
So then we graduate, we go back to New York, and I bump into his sister. And she's like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, hey, how's Vinny doing? She's like, we were mechanics. I was working at a Chrysler dealership in White Plains, New York. He was working at a Dodge dealership in Yonkers. And I was like, how's Vinny doing? I haven't seen him in a month now. And she's like, oh, he left the Dodge dealer. He's now working for the garbage company. And I was like, oh, he's working for garbage. I was like, well, what's he doing for the garbage company? And she's like, oh, he's in the office. And that's code right there. If you're working in a garbage company, you're not driving a truck or throwing trash in it, and you're Italian and you're in the office, you put 2 and 2 together, you come up with, he's doing good. So I'm sitting there going,
he's doing good. Okay.
I don't like being a mechanic. Like they come in, they give you a repair order. Like, let's say, what was the last thing you had fixed on your car besides oil or tire rotation?
Oh, man, that is actually the last thing I had done. My car is kind of new. I haven't had anything done to it.
All right, well, an older car.
Probably the freaking brakes.
Okay. So here you go. You come in, you're going to get your brakes done. Let's say you're going to do a full brake job. It pays 2.5 hours for them to do the job. Because they tell you got to do this in 2.5 hours. So you're getting paid 2.5 hours.
Okay.
If it takes you an hour or if it takes you 7 hours.
Oh, you're getting still paid 2.5
hours.
Got you.
I do everything slow.
Okay.
I don't like getting dirty.
You picked the wrong job.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's called flat rate. So it might take me 3-4 days to do your brakes.
Oh, dang. And you still only get paid 2 hours? 2.5 hours?
Right. Yeah. So,
that's not worth it.
It's not for a brake job. But I'm saying if you had an electrical short, they tell you it pays 3-4 hours. I could be on the car 3-4 days.
Okay.
Trying to find out where the stupid electrical short is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, brakes is going to be, I'll do it in a day and a half.
Okay.
But electrical short, that's gonna take a while. And they kept giving me electrical shorts because nobody wants them.
Oh.
And they're like, well, give it to Mike because he don't give a fuck. He's got money. And so that's what I was doing. And I was like, I don't like doing this shit. I don't like getting dirty.
Right.
And I walk in there. There's 7, 8, 9 mechanics. And it all goes by seniority, and I'm the new guy there.
Okay.
So I get my repair order last. So if I gotta be there at 7 o'clock and I don't get my repair order to 7:45, 8 o'clock, what the fuck am I gonna be there at 7 o'clock for?
I agree.
So I start showing up at 8. And the owner of the dealership is like, what are you doing coming in at 8? I said, well, if I'm not getting any work to 8, what the fuck am I being here at 7 o'clock?
Right.
I said, I'm not wasting a friggin' hour.
I agree.
I'll sleep that hour.
It makes sense.
So he didn't like that idea. He's like, well, you got to be here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I was like, yeah, you got it. I'll be here at 7 o'clock. So I rolled in there at 8:02.
I'm about to say not.
Yeah, exactly. You can sit there and argue or just be like, yeah, you got it.
You got it.
Yeah, what happened? There was traffic.
Yeah.
Where? In my garage. I'm here. Give me my repair order. I'll start working. I did that for 3 months. Every day I was there at 7 o'clock. I didn't get any work to 8. I'm not going to be there at 8.
I feel you.
Forget that shit.
Stand up for yourself.
And that place was a mess anyway because you get paid Friday. Every Friday you get paid, but the lady that has the checks would stop at the bar and she won't get there till 6:30, 7 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah, and everybody would sit around waiting,
Hell
and
no.
I'm sitting there like,
Y'all should just went to
after
the
the
bar.
second time, I said to the mechanics, I was like, does this happen every friggin' week? And they're like, yeah, we got to wait for her to come because she's at the bar. I said, I'll give my check on Monday. We're
Right.
getting paid every week. If you're out of money, you got a problem.
You got a problem. I
Yeah.
agree. Yes.
I said, if anybody needs a loan between Friday and Monday, I got you.
Right.
So that's how I started doing loan. That was my second stint on loans.
I got you.
But so I was like, forget it. I get my check every Monday then. I don't care.
Right. Instead of
You know?
waiting. Why would you wait?
Yeah.
Why
now-
does motherfucker go into the bar?
Yeah. 'Cause
'Cause she
everybody
just got-
knows
she
she's
just
at the
got
bar.
paid.
Meanwhile, I
She
was
just
like,
got paid too.
I said, well, what bar is she at? Why don't we just go down and get the
That's
check?
what I said. Why would
Why
you
would
not
I wait for her to come here?
Go to the bar.
Yeah. Right?
She couldn't wait to cash her check to get a drink? Is
Right.
that what it was?
So I'm getting tired of this place, okay?
Clearly.
Not making money there. I don't want to be there. Vinny's already working in the friggin' garbage company. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to start looking for something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at the pizza place at lunch the following day. I'm sitting in the back booth corner. The pizza place has sports handicapping going on and stuff. So I'm filling out my parlay ticket. And some guy comes in and he's complaining about something about his place. And all I hear was Frankie go, talk to that guy in the last booth in the corner. Maybe he'll be able to figure that out for you. So I hear him loud. He's loud because he wants me to hear him.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, this guy comes over and he's like, he sits down and he's like, I paid for your lunch. I said, oh, that's nice, thank you. He goes, I was told that you might be able to solve something for me. I was like, what do you have, like an electrical short in your car? And he's like, what? I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, I'm a mechanic. He's like, oh, I thought you were something else. I said, well, I'm looking for something else. I go, what's the situation? He goes, I have a store down the block, and in front is a payphone, and there's 3 drug dealers running the payphone. He goes, they used to be there at night. The store closes at 6, and they would be there from like 7 p.m. through the night, and in the daytime they would disappear during store hours. But now they're running into the store hours, and now... What?
5 minutes.
Okay. And now, a lot of my customers are complaining they don't want to come here anymore because they're afraid of the guy standing right in front of the store, because now they went from 3 guys at night to 5, 6 guys
During
just
the day?
standing right there in front of them. Yeah. So people were afraid to get out of the car and bring their it was a pharmacy, their prescription bottles and all that. And they're like, well, we're going to go to CVS and all that. And this is a mom and pop place. And CVS is, and Walgreens are trying to put them all out of business.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, let me go take a look over there. So I go down to the store, and I see the phone booth. I see the guys on there. I say, you got a basement? And he's like, yeah, I got a basement. So let me take a look at the basement. I go down to the basement. I was like, all right, do you need the whole basement? He goes, no, I only really need like a third of the basement. I said, all right, well, I'm gonna take care of the guys outside, but I'm gonna need the basement. He's like, what do you need the basement for? And I'm like, I don't know yet. I'll figure it out, but I gotta be in the building because there will be blowback, probably. So I'm not too sure, but there might be blowback. So anyway, I take care of the phone booth situation, and then now I have this basement. So I quit the job being the mechanic, and I'm sitting in the basement. I don't know what to do. I got a half a basement, and I don't know what to do with it. So I came up with a sports contest, and that's how I got involved in problem solving.
I
And
see.
I left being a mechanic.
See, you guys, Mike is a true testimony. You don't got to stay where you're at. You go somewhere else or you make it happen.
Opportunities. A lot of opportunities will be presented to you. You got to be ready to take them because some of them are going to be good. Like I met a dancer February, a ballroom dancer. And I'm like, she's a grand champion. I said, do you teach ballroom dancing? And she's like, no, but I can. I said, good, I want to learn. She's like, you want to learn ballroom dancing? I said, yeah, I want to learn ballroom dancing. She's like, why you want to learn ballroom dancing? I said, because I want to be an escort. And I figure I go on these single cruises, I should know how to dance. Right?
Maybe.
So she teaches me how to meanwhile, she teaches me how to do it. And I told her I had an opportunity to learn ballroom dancing before, but I was with my girlfriend at the time. And this girl was, she's a burlesque dancer that was going to teach me. And I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. And I was like, here's my opportunity. I'm single. I have this is going to be my last chance to learn ballroom dance, unless I go and like pay for a class. Take it or leave it,
right.
Yeah, so I started learning ballroom dancing. So I could do the waltz and I could do the Disney, whatever the dances are. Tango and cash.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that's...
I'm proud of you for that.
Take all opportunities, because, you know, the more you learn, the more you earn.
The more you learn, the more you earn. And we got about 2 more minutes left on the show. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I was going to give away a prize. I forgot. I have to do it next week. Mike Stiggs, tell them where to follow you at and tell them where they can find you at next. Or tell them whatever it is you want them to know. You got 30 seconds.
Next, I got to be at 6:30 at a photo shoot. So if you want to join me down there, take some pictures. It's over at Spacecraft.
Okay.
And then Friday, I'm doing a comedy show. It's at 820 East Sahara. Okay. I don't know the name of the place.
Me neither.
It's at 9:30. And then at 11, I'm over at Poker Palace.
Okay.
And then Monday, I'll be at Kev Love's Music Hall doing some mob stories.
Okay.
And I'll probably be at a couple pizza places, maybe a couple casinos.
Okay.
So
how do they find you? How do they follow you? What's your social?
My social security number?
Your social media.
Oh. I was going to say, I don't have a social security number.
Social media.
Mike_Stiggs. That's Stigs. That's 1 G, not 2 G's. If you want to give me 2 G's, you can, but Stiggs has 1 G.
All right, you guys. Mike, thank you so much. I enjoyed you coming on my show.
Thanks for having me.
I look forward to more opportunities that we can create together to be amazing. I want to thank everyone for listening and tuning in, and I invite you guys to come back next week, 5 p.m., Hot 702.5 FM for MVP Speaks Radio, Life Inspiration, Arts, and Entertainment. My guest next week will be the one and only TLK Poetry. So make sure y'all pull up and don't pull out.
I like that guy.
I like him too. He's dope.
You see him almost every Monday at
Kev Love's Music Hall and events. All right, peace and love, you guys. Peace and love.